Hello, this is Enterprise News Headlines. I am Angela Akman. The Nigeria Investment Gateway, in conjunction with other agencies of government, is targeting fresh investment into the country from about 15 other nations. The chairman, Nigeria Investment Gateway, a UK-based firm engaged in promoting Nigeria as an investment destination, Chidi Umeano, said some of the countries were being asked to come and set up factories in Nigeria. According to him, this was organized to internationalize Nigerian-based products and enable local entrepreneurs to get access to foreign currency. He added that Nigeria Investment Gateway had entered into partnership with stakeholders across the globe to provide diverse services through the execution of targeted intervention that showcased Nigeria as a true financial giant of Africa. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, has urged Nigeria not to sign the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement until the concerns of its members are addressed. MAN insisted that its concerns were yet to be addressed, while pointing out that recently conducted and launched study by the Nigerian Office for Trade Negotiations was yet to address the lapses it had identified. This was disclosed by the president of MAN, Mr. Frank Jacobs, in Lagos. The association said there was need to ascertain if the agreement will not constrain the nation's extant economic policies, including the Nigeria Industrial Revolution Plan and the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan. In Africa, the International Monetary Fund on Monday kept South Africa's economic growth forecast for 2018 unchanged at 1.5%, but warned that the economy faced several headwinds, mainly the rapid rise in public debt and potential bailout to the state firms. The National Treasury said the IMF's concerns on fiscal policy relate to the rapid increase in public debt as a share of growth development plan, which has doubled over the last decade, depleting fiscal buffer on the constraining fiscal policies phase. However, risks related to potential state-owned enterprises bailout will further constrain fiscal policy. Still on the African continent, Angola's government has reaffirmed its commitment to deepen its bilateral ties with Rwanda following last week's BRICS summit in Johannesburg, South Africa. Rwanda's President Paul Kagame met with President Joao Lourenço of Angola on the sidelines of the 10th annual editions of the event. The commitment comes 2 months after the governments of Rwanda and Angola signed a deal known as Bilateral Air Service Agreement, under which Rwanda National Flyer, Rwanda Air, and Angola's national airline, TAG, got 7 flight frequency a week on either side. The agreement was signed between the State Minister in charge of Transport, John Didiu, and Angola's Minister of Transport, Augusto da Silva, in Kigali. And on the foreign scene, the U.S. is set to spend $130 million on digital economy, energy and infrastructure in Asia, a move seen as an attempt to counter China's growing influence. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo made the pledge while outlining the Indo-Pacific economic strategy in a speech to business leaders in Washington. According to him, the U.S. believes in strategic partnerships, not strategic dependency. The Trump administration's strategy to build influence with a regional grouping identified as the Indo-Pacific, which include the U.S. West Coast, Southeast Asian nations, and India, is seen as a response to China's Belt and Road Initiative. Moving down to sports, the German arm of insurance group Generali has agreed a deal to sponsor the upcoming European Athletics Championship in Berlin. The German capital is hosting athletics events during the inaugural European Championships, with Glasgow in Scotland staging golf, aquatic, cycling, gymnastics, and rowing events. Generali will take on naming rights to the 300,000 seats Generali Arena Avenue during the championships, which run from August 2 to 12. As part of the agreement, Generali will promote its Human Safety Net initiative, which supports disadvantaged people around the world. And that's it on Enterprise News Headlines for today. For more news, updates, special reports, and our shows, you can visit our website www.enterprisetv.tv. Our social media platforms are always there for your all-round information in the world of business. I am Angela Akman. Many thanks for watching.